This is Jaden's videos. This is the Candy Corn Club.
This is the Candy Corn Club.
Official. We're doing Halloween hunting again. It's August 15th, which means that pumpkin spice is out. And guess what? They have a little thing. It says hello pumpkin, and it's got a pumpkin on it, which means it's Halloween. We're at Spirit. Let's do it. You know the drill. Let's get over with. We're back at this one again because this one's good. I went to another one yesterday. It wasn't as good. You guys will probably see it eventually, but we're gonna head into this one again because this is the actual good location, right? I don't know if there's gonna be anything new, but we're gonna find out, aren't we? Well, right off the bat, what is she shocked about?
This is awesome.
For context, she said that she didn't like the ISE, and now she says she likes it. Here we go, we got Gordo. Again, you guys probably saw this in my store walkthrough if you watched just that, but I just want to show things quickly in the hunting video, and we're going to especially see if there's anything new. It's only been a few days, so I'm not sure, but there's Crypt Countess.
You're right, this is very detailed.
Oh, I don't think they had this the other day. The Tombstone Rocker is here. Sweet. There we got Night Terror again. I'm not going to show him again, but the ISE is great this year. I really do like it quite a bit. Headcase Siri. I don't think she knows what she's doing. She just pressed the button even though it's already... She really has no idea what she's doing. One thing, I actually mentioned this to Mac yesterday about Twisted Grandma, and I think it is true. She's a lot like the Granny game, and that's why I think she's kind of kid-friendly-ish. But I'm guessing that's what inspired it. Again, not crazy about her. We have Santa art. That's a cool box design. I quite like that. That's pretty awesome. So we got Santa art. He was not here the other day, and now he is. I wish he was on the theme because I would like to see him in person. I mean, he's the same as the other ones, so. But I have decided that I'm gonna get Fire Demon, and I have also decided he's my favorite of the season. I really, really like him. I didn't expect to like him so much, but they got me with the demon thing. I can't help it. And I love the color scheme on him, the black with the orange lights. It's just kind of perfect. It is just kind of perfect. And he's very big. He's very cool. I like him, and clearly she does too. She's asking if we're getting it for Fearville, which the answer is yes. Monkey business. I think I just clicked on, yeah. This is a little weird phrase because he whistles then his mouth doesn't move.
Monkey, monkey.
There we go. And then Backbend Bonnie, of course, which I also still plan to get. Probably my second favorite of the season. I do like her quite a bit. There we go. I already showed all of this the other day though, so we're going to kind of go through quick. Since this is just a hunting video, we're mostly here to see new stuff. But sewer rat, why not? There we go. So I am seeing some new things around. We have the Art the Clown bust. Very, very cool. I really like the sculpt on that one. That one's great. Can't remember if there was all this Haunted Mansion the other day in my other video. I can't remember. I think some of this is new. I've never seen that before. I do notice Krampus sign though. I don't know if this is old stock or if they just returned this, because I feel like I saw quite a few stores with this year. Because I thought they stopped making this in 2020. But if this is here on the sale, I'm gonna have to get that. for the Christmas season. I'm not going to get it during season because I'm not going to use it during Halloween. I would use it for Christmas, so it'd make more sense to get that on sale. All of this is new though. This was not here the other day. It's all the Medusa stuff. So yeah, there's quite a few new things. And then the Medusa bust down there. The neon Oogie Boogie sign, which is pretty cool. And there's some new things here. These hands I didn't see before. All of this looks about the same. But I'm also seeing Beetlejuice looks the same. Oh, we got the Beetlejuice neon sign. Yeah, there's quite a few new things that were not here the other day. But we've got these night lights. Oh, those are cool. We got a moth, a bat, a ghost, and a heart. And then these are new too. I think these are like planters or vases, just small ones. I'll wrap around here, see if there's anything new here. Yes, there is. I don't think there was Gizmo the other day. Here we have Gizmo. I don't know if he's gonna work. I think he's got pull tab. That one's working. Gizmo. And there's Annabelle. Did they change the sculpt on her? Because this looks better than it used to look. That actually looks good. It does. I like it. Okay, this Harry Potter stuff's cool. I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan. I still have to I gotta watch the Harry Potters. I saw many years ago, I saw the first one. But I think I would like Harry Potter if I were to watch it. I do like its representation in Halloween because I've always seen it as a spooky franchise. We got the light up sign, and these are really cool, these masks here. That's pretty awesome. And then the different flags for the different houses. And oh, this is something I wanted to see the other day. It's Megan. Okay, here's the thing with this Megan. Okay, that's a pretty cool box though. They made it the same size as the Chuckies, but Megan would definitely be taller than this. I mean, Megan in the movies is about 4 feet tall. So I'm not really sure why they decided to do this. I wish they would have just made her in animatronic form, but it still looks good. Like, just as a small display piece to go on a shelf, it looks good. But I would like a life-size animatronic Megan. I think that'd be even better, but I do like that. Okay, this is something that I was looking for the other day, but they didn't have yet. Oh, the fogging urn. That is way bigger than I thought it would be. That is so cool. And I love it because I originally thought it was just gonna be a mister, but it actually hooks up to a fog machine, so it's gonna let off quite a bit of fog. That is really, really cool. Oh, I might have to get that. That is awesome. Very large. That's a great little set piece there for haunts. That's awesome. Here's the Dagger Mike doll too. When I see him. Here we are. I'm actually one of the few fans of the original Dagger Mike animatronic. My dog is terrified of Dagger Mike's scream. When my dog just hears him like on a video or something, he freaks out and runs. So I could not buy this if I wanted to. Alright.
This one?
We are here at Lowe's now, and I was here at a different location recently in one of my recent videos, but they only had a couple things. We're gonna see if they have everything now, because some of the locations I've been to do. So we do have some. Not as much as other locations I've been to, but there's still some. It's varied. Each location seems to have different variations and amounts of stuff, which is interesting. Like I saw the timekeeper and stuff at a different location, but then there's things at this location that I didn't see at that one. So it varies. I don't know if that's just because they're still setting it up or if just some locations are getting certain things and some aren't. I don't know. But we're gonna look at what they got at this one, and I'm sure I'll go and record a different one some other time. But let's start here. These ghosts are actually pretty cool. You got the neon things in the back, which are pretty sweet. Got this girl. I don't really know. Is that all she does? That's actually kind of cool. I kind of like that there's no audio on that. Kind of makes it creepier. If that's actually what it's supposed to be doing, I don't know. They have some weird looking faces, but you also have the lanterns. You have that thing. These girls, I just don't think this stuff is hooked up. Yeah, that would explain it. So those aren't hooked up. So there's that tree. There's a bunch of little things, some projection lights, as per usual, and just some normal string lights. Ooh, nice, they have floodlights. See, I love when stores do this actual good lighting for Halloween. These guys light up. Cool, and we got the books. Always see those. There's a hand crawling. So many little things. This guy down here keeps going off. I know this guy has some very old school audio. Yep. Very old school Jimmy audio. Okay. This guy can shut up, please. Okay. So very old school Jimmy audio on this guy. Very weird looking bust. Got some things in boxes down here. Let's see what else we got over here. Again, I don't think a lot of this is set up. I mean, hooked up. Just a couple things. My favorite thing, one of my favorite things at Lowe's this year has to be this Decayed skeleton. It's just such a great looking static. Like, look at that. I might need to get a few of those. They're only $100. It stands on its own with a stand. That guy is so cool. And as you can see, only $100. That's got to be one of my favorite things here. It's just such a great static corpse. And I'm sure you could also take it off the stand and sit it down or whatever. But it just looks great. Alright. Down here, we've got all the pumpkins again. And that, I don't really like that effect in that one. I love these effects though. I actually have this pumpkin. I love the flickers in those. This one too. And then of course you've just got your basic pumpkins. And this guy has very old school audio too. Check this out. I haven't heard this since I was a little kid. Oh my gosh. You know you've been in the Halloween community too long when you remember this audio. This is from like 2005, 2006, even maybe 2004 era animatronics. That is so nostalgic. Like, that's how you know I've been in this game for way too long and I should probably retire. Hitchhiking Ghosts, I'm not crazy about these. If you know me, I love Disney's Haunted Mansion. We live in Florida. I absolutely love it. It's part of what made me who I am as a person, as funny as that is to say. Oh, I wish we got better Hitchhiking Ghosts than this. Even if they were a lot more money, I would have invested. And even if you had to buy each separately, I just don't like how small these are. I mean, it's still cool to have them. And part of me kind of still wants them just for the novelty of it. It might be something I get on sale. I just wish they weren't so small. This bust is really odd, because this is obviously supposed to be one of the Haunted Mansion busts as a blow mold, but it doesn't look like one of the actual busts from the mansion. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's cool, but I don't know. There's the Big Jake tombstone from the Haunted Mansion Pet Cemetery, and then some more Haunted Mansion tombstones down here. I'm glad they're hitting the gauntlet with those. Also Froggy's Fog stuff, love to see it. Bog Fog, Froggy's Fog timer. This is one of the coolest things. This was set up at a location I went to yesterday. It's not set up here. This is the footsteps that shine on the bottom of the stairs in the Haunted Mansion in the upside down staircase room. So they actually move like the footsteps. I just wish it didn't have the Haunted Mansion logo because they don't have that in the actual ride, but I didn't even see these. These are Haunted Mansion versions of the books. You also have this 3-pack of the Hitchhiking Ghost, which I originally thought was pretty expensive. It's $50, but considering that these are, it all comes together, you're getting 3 blow molds here. That's not horrible. Really not horrible. Got some pillows, some stuff, and you have the cloches here. They look like the snow globe cloches, basically. You have Corpse Bride, Frankenweenie. This is probably my favorite one, the Beetlejuice one. That's really cool. Take a look at that. And then of course Nightmare Before Christmas. Some pumpkin stands. These, I don't even know if I have to say anything about these. Spirit clearly did these, Emily and Victor, much better. These just look so bad. I just don't know why anyone would buy these two when the Spirit ones exist, which are basically screen accurate at replicas. I don't know. But I do like, there's some things that I think are better. Like I like that Emily has legs. I wish Spirit would have sculpted legs, because that looks cool, being able to see her skeleton leg there. But other than that, it's just not, I mean, it looks bad. It's not movie accurate audio. I don't know. Like, the worm idea is cool, but it just doesn't look good. It's same with the same goes for the Victor. I have the Spirit ones.
I'm not dead.
They're just much better. Like, if you had to pick, yeah. But this, I think, is really cool. It's kind of pricey. It's $130 for its size. It's kind of a lot. But it is, this actually is a pretty screen accurate replica. Oh, there it goes. Of Sparky from Frankenweenie. I might have to get that at some point, because that is actually a great display piece. That is a screen accurate replica right there. Now that's what I'm talking about. Kind of basic animation, but I mostly just care about how it looks, and I think it looks great. And to see some Frankenweenie representation is really cool. Love that. Now over here we have blow mold Casper, some yard decor, and the Mickey Mouse up there. Now, interesting, this is kind of weird about this location. They've got things set up twice. So they have the Mickey Mouse and the Hitchhiking Ghost up here, but they've also got them down here, which is kind of taking up space that they could display some other stuff. I wish they would do that, because as I said, the other locations I've been to do have a lot more on display. But we'll take a look at the Mickey right here, the Mummy Mickey. Oh, if he's gonna work. There he goes. It's alright, but I gotta say, right next to him is probably my favorite thing at Lowe's this year. A full-sized Master Gracie portrait from the Haunted Mansion, which has the skeleton effect. It's hard to see in the day, or not the day, but just the store lighting. But you can see it does flicker there, the skeleton. Just, that is incredible. The image quality is a little bit low for some reason, but just this existing is so cool, because it is so, it's a prop replica from the Haunted Mansion. It's just that I need that thing in my life. Of course you have the inflatables on top, which I will back up in a minute to give a better look, and then there's just some fall stuff, just some basic fall decor here. And there's some things in boxes, some skeletons too. I really wish this store had all of it set up, because there's a lot of cool things that were at the other location that I really loved that this location just doesn't have. But we will go to those ones eventually, and I will definitely show that stuff. But Hitchhiking Ghost, this is actually good to get a better idea of their size. Seeing them on the ground here, they're pretty small. But I mean, they're cool for a little decoration piece. Of course you have the DJ, which that button is not to him, that button was to this little ghost guy down here. And you've also got the skeleton version. They're cute, kid-friendly things. This scarecrow looks really cool as a static. I don't love the animation and the voice, but as a static, he's great.
I'm the result of a mad farmer's experiment.
But there he goes. And then right here we have the DJ.
Enjoy your own music, played by the spookiest DJ in the graveyard. Just pair your
He might be the best one of the skeleton band, in my opinion, because he just works the best on his own, so you don't have to buy all of them. So he's pretty cool. There's that tree, and then there is the giant vampire guy, which we already saw, but now he is fully set up in the Halloween section. And they also have their own giant skeleton. I think that one's 10 feet tall. And like I said, inflatables up top. And we will go to another location sometime soon and show the rest of the lineup. But there are a lot of pumpkins, hay bales, lots of skeletons in here. And then some stuff here. Spray paint, interesting. I've never seen that displayed with the Halloween, but there's some mats, this is an accent rug. That one's actually really nice. There's some doormats in here, some outdoor doormats. I like that Nightmare Before Christmas one. So today is August 17th. We are at a different Lowe's location, which I know has everything. I'm not with Chloe or Mac or anyone today. This is a solo Halloween hunting venture, but I knew that I had to come show this Lowe's because I cannot end the video only showing lackluster locations, dang it. You need to see the real deal. And what did I tell you? We've got it all. We have it all. Now, we already looked at most of this at the other part of the video, so I'm not even going to show all of this stuff that we already saw because it was literally only a couple seconds ago for you guys. But I am scanning this over just to make sure there's nothing in this spot that we didn't already see. I don't think there is. I think we already saw all of this, right? If I'm not mistaken. The Master Gracie portrait is already gone. That's no shocker, because I mean, look at how cool it is. Stuff that we didn't see though at the others are over here. We're gonna start with the balloon clown, the balloon dog clown. Let's take a look at him. He's a little quiet right now, and he's not fully jumping out, but when he's fully working, of course, he jumps out. Cool concept. I don't love the look of the clown himself, but the balloon dog idea is a really cool idea. I also really like the music he plays, if you can hear it. Might be a little hard to hear right now. You can see stuff in boxes here. Well, these are the display boxes. These are the ones for sale. We have the Hagatha Brewmaster Witch, which we will get to her in a moment. Keeper of Time, my personal favorite from this season. And right here, the Illusionist. We will get to him. He was a sleeper. We didn't know he was coming out. But he's pretty sweet. We're gonna get over here because we just talked about the balloon dog clown. We'll go to the peekaboo clown now. I'm not crazy about this one. If you know me, I do love vintage clowns, but this one's just a little cheesy to me. Very much like Peekaboo Penny. He's fine. For the price, it's not horrible. I will say that. And then there's the Keeper of Time, which, should we get to him now? You know what? Let's get to him now. He's my personal favorite. And that activated that. That's the wrong thing. Look at this. None of them are activating him. Which one is to him? I gotta keep trying. Is this him? Nope, that was the little ghost. Let's see. There we go. He is absolutely my personal favorite. If you know me, I love Victorian era stuff and very gothic stuff. Such a cool idea. And such a great jump scare on him too. This guy, actually I'm gonna do the Timekeeper again because I just really like him. He's great. Let him reset. That's a pretty long resetting process. Hey, buddy. Shush. I'm trying to show this guy. Okay, now we can actually watch this guy in peace.
Seconds. Only one mode of existence.
He is so cool. I absolutely love him. We're gonna move on to this guy though, which is another one that I actually quite like. It's only $100, which is pretty good. And it's a lot of times these budget animatronics can be a little lackluster or not as cool. This guy I think is one of the best ones. As you can see, he rings this bell, which is just really awesome. Just a great concept. And for the price, you can't really beat it. Back here we have this gravedigger. I'm not crazy about this guy. He's kind of lackluster, and for $270, I think you can do better with the the Home Depot gravediggers. But one thing I do like, one thing I do like about him is that his shovel has like a cutoff there, so it looks like it's in the ground. That's kind of cool. That's a pretty short activation. We'll do him again. And he has the light only mode. A lot of animatronics have that now, which I think is cool.
Tread carefully. Put the shovel in my hand.
I feel like if he had more animation, he would be a little cooler. You have this witch. She's kind of just your basic witch that stirs the cauldron. We've seen more impressive ones for sure. But for someone who doesn't have something like this and may want a witch like this, you can do a whole lot worse. 280 is a little high, but I do quite like the face sculpt on her.
This cauldron is not a playground for the curious. Leave or face the consequences of my spells.
I mean, she's just your very classic Halloween witch. So I can't really fault her. She's cool for what she is. She's decent. We'll do her again.
Oh, you dare step into my presence? You've stumbled into a realm where trespassers are met with curses.
This right here is what I really wanted to talk about though, the Illusionist, because I didn't even know this guy was coming out. This is just an all static prop. It's foam filled latex, so it's very high quality, and it's very nostalgic. It's a lot like old Dawn Post Studios or Distortions or any of those old foam filled latex ones. It's $189, and he's invisible. He's invisible. That is so cool. You can see part of him is completely gone. He's being held up on this leg, obviously. The cauldron actually plays a part in holding him up. I don't know how sturdy it would be, because as you can see, it's kind of top heavy, and it is indoor / outdoor, so you can leave this outdoors. But I don't know how well that's gonna go based on the fact it is latex, though it is a foam filled latex of a pretty high quality. So I feel like that latex won't dry rot as well as some other latexes may. But also with the wind, I don't know if he's gonna snap because he's top heavy. So he might be better just for indoor use, or if you use him outdoors to take him in each night or cover him up at least. But dang, he's cool. This is just such a cool concept, and it's just a very high quality prop. I mean, just this guy who's vanishing. It's a lot like Cracker Barrel has a witch that has no head, which we saw a few videos ago. She's the Invisible Witch. I think this took that concept and just elevated it ×10, because this is just so cool. Oh, he's so awesome. Here's some of the inflatables up top here, because there are definitely more than the other locations had. We're just gonna do a quick sweep of them because there's so many. I'm not gonna talk about every single one of them, of course. Are there some behind the vampire, I'm guessing. The candy corn's cool. We got the ghosts, some just very classic looking ones. Nothing too crazy that's popping out at me this year, inflatable wise. So that is going to conclude this Halloween hunting installment. Most of what we wanted to see today was Lowe's, and we saw it. We went to multiple locations. Actually, I know I said that this location has everything. I don't think it has everything because I think there are a few things that are missing. But I don't... Lowe's is kind of crazy when it comes to drops because Lowe's drops a bunch of stuff. And I honestly, I don't get as excited for Lowe's as places like Home Depot or Spirit. I think Lowe's is stepping up their game, but I think they still have a way to go. I think they have a lot more than they ever had before, but a lot of the products are just kind of whatever, and then there's a few standouts. So I usually don't look at every single thing Lowe's is going to have when they drop all the stuff, because there's just so much stuff, and a lot of it is just like, oh, okay. I just look at the things that stand out. But also, they don't drop stuff in the same way that Spirit or Home Depot does, where they have this big drop and it's really easy to find all the stuff on the site. Lowe's is kind of like, it's kind of difficult to find things on their site in a way, at least to me. Like, it's hard to tell what they've added and what's just there from previous years, or like the things that they keep online all year round, like the little secondhand or whatever, the different companies that supply stuff like Sunstar or whatever that just have the little crappy items all year. So it's kind of hard to tell. And so most of Lowe's stuff, I don't know about it until it comes to stores. I mean, obviously, big things I knew about. I knew about the Victor and Emily. I knew about all the Haunted Mansion stuff. I knew about most of this stuff. But there's certain things that I didn't know about. For example, The Illusionist. I had no idea that was even releasing until I saw it in stores. And so, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what I still have not seen from Lowe's because I don't even know what all there is. I wish they had a little more organization when it comes to revealing stuff. But also, I think one thing Lowe's should do is they should stop trying to make a ton of products that are just kind of mediocre and make a few really good ones. Because they do hit the ball pretty hard on some of these. They like the Keeper of Time. I absolutely love that guy. I think the Illusionist is great. I think the Haunted Mansion stuff is really good. I really like the Immortal Nightwalker. There's some really cool things, but then there's a bunch of things that are just okay, mixed in with it. But regardless, that whole thing out of the way, I do like Lowe's lineup this season. We'll probably head back there some more in some more hunting videos to see if we can catch any more glimpses of other stuff at other locations and stuff, but we'll see. Most of this video, I mean, we did go to Spirit, but most of this video was dedicated to looking at Lowe's, of course. So, I know this video wasn't as many stores or as long or as eventful as some of the others, but we'll see because the rest of the stores will be dropping their stuff within the next few weeks. I mean, Home Depot is going to get their stuff in stores very soon, and Target, and all of those places, and we're going to have a lot more eventful hunting videos for sure. But keep your eyes peeled because there's a lot of great Halloween content coming your way as the season now officially is beginning. I'm so excited. Remember that here lies Halloween.